What is going on, guys? Merijn here and welcome to today's video. I'm getting questions every single day about supplements. Which one should you take? What do I take? Why do I take them? And sometimes I talk about it like the individual supplements, but I never made a complete video where I show you guys everything that I use, that I recommend, and which supplements I do not recommend, so you can make an educated choice on which ones to get. So in today's video, you're gonna find out everything about supplements. Let's get it started. First supplement I'm going to start with is creatine. I would say this is my #1 supplement of all time. Creatine is the cheapest and most well-proven research supplement on the market, and it works by increasing your capacity to produce ATP energy, and it is proven to really stimulate muscle growth and especially strength gain. And they are obviously correlated to each other, right? Because ATP is the energy source for heavy lifting, high intensity exercise, and a better performance. Increasing performance leads to an increase in muscle mass if your diet is on point, right? So that is probably an important point to make as well before I get into all the other supplements, is that supplements are not a magic pill. They are not gonna make you magically gain muscle if you are not training correctly and your diet is not on point. Those things have to be in check first, otherwise supplements are a waste of money. They're not going to work. They give you an extra edge, but only if you're doing all the other things right. So make sure you focus on your training and your diet first. If those are completely in check, then you can look at buying some additional supplements as well. Now this stuff is super cheap. You only have to take 5 grams a day, which is usually 1 scoop depending on what brand you go for. I personally only quit creatine maybe once or twice a year. When I go on vacation, for example, and like when I'm traveling, I might not take it with me. So then I'll take a break of, let's say, 2 weeks, and then I'll use it again. But in general, you can keep using creatine throughout the whole year. You do not have to stop. For me, it's also kind of a personal strategy. At the end of my bulk, I stop creatine. So that when I start cutting again, I start dropping my calories to lose fat. I want to maintain as much muscle mass as possible, right? So I kind of like stop creatine, and then once I get deeper into my cutting phase, I'll add in the creatine again to kind of give me that extra edge that I didn't have at the end of my bulk. I feel like this is kind of like a personal strategy, but I definitely want to share it with you guys. I think it's a very good thing to do to make sure you maintain as much muscle during a cut. Some people naturally have enough creatine in their body, so creatine might not work for them, but that's only a small percentage. So for most people, creatine is my #1 recommendation as far as supplementation goes. So the next supplement I want to discuss is protein powder. A lot of you guys will probably know about this. This is something that is used as a substitute for food. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it is a supplement such as creatine is, because this you can also get from real food. But the issue is that it is kind of hard to get in your protein intake for some people, for some that have been into lifting, or for some that like food, that like meat, eggs, chicken, fish, and that want to eat that all day. It is easy to get your protein in. But if you are more of a person that has a hard time eating all that food, protein powder is definitely a good alternative in order to get your macronutrients in, protein. There are different kind of protein powders, such as whey isolate, whey concentrate, there is soy protein, there's many different ones, right? I personally wouldn't really worry too much about which one you take. Now I got 2 different ones here, and this is the new rebranding of my protein. So as you can see, the packaging is different than it was before. You can also see that it's different, like for example then the creatine, this is their old packaging. Now they have everything rebranded. One reason for this is that it's now more categorized on their website, so it's easier to find. There are different product lines on the website, such as this one. This is their new product line, and the difference between these is that this one is a lot cheaper because it comes in a pouch. And this is one thing that I originally really liked about the brand My Protein. It's a brand that I've been working together with ever, like before I started my YouTube channel, right? I was already using their products, and then after a while I got sponsored by them, which was super cool. So I've been using them throughout all the years, and the reason I really loved them back then is because I was a student. I wanted cheap supplements, right? So for this one, you pay a lot less. It's very cheap protein. Now if you have the money to spend, you can also decide to go for the nicer packaging. This is one of their new products, and this is part of the Phase Stack range. This has time release amino acids, so not everything will be directly absorbed, but a part of it will release later once you drink it, or eat it if you use it for recipes, for example, which I think protein powder is very good for as well. I do a lot of recipes with protein powder, and it just makes things taste nicer, and it adds some easy protein as well. So next up, I want to discuss the supplements in pill form that I take every single day and that I recommend to you guys as well. These are the 2 that I recommend mostly. One of them is omegas, fatty acids. These are important to anyone because most people cannot get this from the regular diet. Omegas are, for example, in fatty fish. It is not something you eat every day in the required amount, so that's why I do recommend supplementing it. Also not too expensive. Has a lot of different benefits, health benefits, brain benefits, also benefits as far as bodybuilding goes. The other one is vitamin D. This is not necessary to everyone, but definitely for those that live in areas such as I do, the Netherlands, Europe, where it's not always sunny outside, because vitamin D is absorbed through the sun, also through certain foods, but again, not in that big of an amount, so you definitely have to supplement this, especially if it's winter and you're in a country where there is no sun or very little sun. So you want to supplement with this every day to make up for that. Also has a lot of different health benefits. So these are the two I definitely recommend to most people. Then next to these, I have two different ones that I take every single day. These are not recommended to everyone. And that is, first of all, a multivitamin. Some people might not find it necessary because they eat a lot of greens. They have a very, very balanced diet. My diet looks kind of different every single day, and I want to make sure I get all my micronutrients in. So that's why I do take them. It's just one a day as well. And glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM. This is something that helps with joints. Also definitely not necessary to everyone. I know a lot of older people take it, but I found that it also really helped me because I had some joint issues in the past with my shoulder, and ever since I've been starting taking those, and these work in about like 2 months, I would say. So it's not something that gives you an instant effect, but after that I really noticed that my joints start feeling a lot better. So I do recommend this for those that have joint problems. Next to these, one of the supplements that I really like is PreWorkout. This is also from the Phase Tech range, new range of my protein. So a part of this will kick in directly when you drink it, like let's say after 30 minutes, and a part of it has beetlets in there. They release after about an additional 30 minutes into your workout. So what PreWorkout does is it gives you energy, more focus. It can also help with better pumps depending on what brand you use. There are a lot of different pre-workouts out there on the market. I personally really like this one. My favorite flavor is sour gummy, but I can tell you guys that once you drink a flavor for a long time, you kind of get used to it. But if you're not sure which flavor to pick, this one I definitely recommend if you also like sour, right? Now, a pre-workout is not something I recommend to drink every single workout because then you kind of get used to the effect. For me, it is always used as kind of like a backup plan, this extra boost when, for example, I've had a long day, I'm very tired, but I still want to hit that good workout, or on a day of a lagging body part. For me, legs. So I like to always take a pre-workout on that particular day. So I do recommend that the day of your lagging body part, or a day where you are very tired and you don't feel normal, like you don't have that much energy, because it is definitely going to give you a lot of energy. Especially caffeine is something your body can use it very quickly. So you also want to like cycle off pre-workout. So sometimes, like let's say every 2 months, you want to take 1 or 2 weeks without any caffeine, right? So some additional ingredients in a pre-workout are usually beta-alanine and citrulline next to caffeine, and then a lot of different ingredients as well next to it. If you do not have the money for a pre-workout or you are on a tight budget, I do simply recommend drinking some black coffee before you work out, and then you will not have the benefits of all the other ingredients, but you will still have the extra caffeine, which will definitely give you an energy boost. So these are the main supplements that I use, and these are the ones that I definitely recommend. Now there are many other supplements on different supplement websites that I personally do not really stand behind and that I don't think is worth spending your money on. One of them is amino acids, BCAAs. I think for most people these are definitely not necessary and you should not spend your money on that. Now if you are dieting and you are super low in calories, then I do think they might have an added benefit. So I do take them once I'm very deep into my cutting phase, right? But that is only like the last couple of weeks when I'm getting super lean. So that's what I recommend for you guys as well. You definitely do not have to take that during a bulking phase or when you just start cutting, because I personally think that is a waste of money. You are better off spending it on the supplements that I just showed you guys. Then there's many other supplements, for example, testosterone boosters. I think that is the biggest supplement you should never buy, because that might scientifically increase your testosterone according to the studies they've done, but that is in such a little percentage that it will make pretty much zero, like literally zero additional progress on if you would not take them, right? So it's also not worth spending your money on. So now I've shared all the supplements that I use and that I personally recommend, and as you can see, it is not really a lot of them, right? I like to be honest with people and transparent about what I think they should spend their money on, and I don't think you should spend it on supplements that do not work. Now all the ones that I listed have been scientifically proven to work, and I personally use them as well, my clients, and I know from experience that they do work. So you can save some money on supplements that you do not need and spend it on something else instead. So these are some additional supplements that I use, but you can't really call them supplements. They're more like food substitutes, such as protein bars. These are just a really nice snack. They taste super nice. So this is more like, instead of a Snicker bar, you go for protein bar to make sure you still stick to your diet, right? But you also have fun in that process. And My Protein has a lot of these different products that are absolutely amazing. That's what I really like about the company as well, that they have a lot of nice food, right? Because I'm a big eater and I love snacking. So for example, high protein, milk chocolate. This is amazing stuff. When I start eating this, I usually eat the whole bar in one sitting. And we have that, the protein bars. We also have protein cookies. These are incredibly high in protein. This is something I like usually eat after I go out or something. And this like almost 40 grams of protein, right, in a cookie. It's next level. We have like natural peanut butter, natural almond butter, because the ones you buy in the grocery store usually have a lot of sugar added to them. And these are completely natural, right? So I'm all about the natty lifestyle, so I do recommend going for the natty ones. The other stuff like protein pancake mix. You can also obviously make your own protein pancakes by using oats combined with protein powder, what I said before. You can do a lot of things with cooking, right? Some sugar-free syrup. This is really nice. And something else to add flavor is Flav Drops. I absolutely love these as well. They come in different flavors. And my favorite is definitely the toffee flavor and the white chocolate flavor. I love to put these in my quark, my Greek yogurt, or sometimes even in my oats. This is something else I really like and that helps save calories. This is super nice, especially while cutting, right? Because when you're bulky, you want to get in as much calories as possible. So you want to go for normal peanut butter because this is very calorically dense. But this actually helps save calories because it is powder. You can mix this in with water and then you have the same amount of peanut butter for a lot less calories. It doesn't taste exactly the same, I'm not gonna lie, but it tastes really, really good, to be honest. And instead of mixing with water, you can also mix it in directly with your food, depending on what you're making. So I think that is it. There is more food supplements and different food substitutes on their website, but these are the ones that I use on a daily basis. So as I said, like, these are all optional, right? But the supplements that I talked about in the beginning, those I definitely recommend for everyone. Now, if you have money left to spend, or you have a hard time hitting your protein intake, then you can use all these snacks such as the cookies, the protein bars, and all these other nice things that simply make your life a bit easier and they make cooking more fun. So that's that for all the supplements that I use and that I recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. And you can buy these supplements anywhere, I mean, except for all these nice food substitutes, but you can buy them at any supplement store. But I do highly recommend My Protein. I've been working together with them for years. Absolutely recommend. They are very affordable, and they are even more affordable with my discount code, which is 30% off their entire store. So the link is in the description box down below. I appreciate it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hold up. I actually got one last thing I want to share, because this month I have something special for you guys, because it is December and this is the month of like Christmas. It is the month of presents, family. Now you guys are my family as well, so I want to give you some presents to show my appreciation, so show my love for, you know, everything that you guys have done for me, all the support that you guys show me, right? So I want to do something back. Now this month is perfect for that, and that's why every single YouTube video this month I'm gonna do a different giveaway, right, that you guys can enter and you can win awesome shit. So first thing you want to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified once I upload a new video, so you can find out how to enter the giveaway, because I'm gonna do one every single freaking video, man. It's gonna be sick. So you guys are gonna have a lot of chances to win. So what I'm going to give away in today's video is 2 bags of Impact Whey Protein. And there are going to be 2 different winners, right? So all you have to do is comment down below if you personally use supplements. You might not even use supplements, then comment that down below. And if you do, which ones do you like more? What is your number 1 and why? So we can help each other out in the comment section down below as well. That'd be nice. And I would love to hear your opinion as well. So leave your comments down below and I'll pick 2 winners in 48 hours from now. I will respond to your comment and ask you for your email, and those are the 2 winners. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, because I'll be doing similar giveaways there next to the YouTube giveaways, right? So it's gonna be an insane month in December. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.